If you feel stress or worry, this very simple method can help you. Curious? It's as simple as 4, 7, 8. Stick around. I'll teach you how. Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Dr. David Phillips, and welcome to 4, 7, 8. This is a breathing technique. Those of you familiar with the work of Andrew Weil, MD, are probably already familiar with it. And if you're not familiar with his site, I'll put a link in the description to the video. But anyway, the 4-7-8 technique is a breathing method to help alleviate stress. Actually, a lot of people who suffer from insomnia use it. That's right. You can use this breathing method to go to sleep very quickly at night, or during the day, or any other time you feel stress or worry. You can use this very simple, very quick breathing method to alleviate or release that stress. It's not going to solve all your problems in life, but it helps. Keep breathing. Breathing is good for you. Those who have taken my courses in hypnosis or experiential trance are familiar with some of the breathing techniques that I teach there. This is something that I'm adding to my curriculum, but it's a nice quick addition to the other methods I teach. So let's get to it. Now, why do we need to learn things like this? Well, because in modern society, a lot of people don't know how to breathe and relax. If I say breathe in deeply, many people just breathe up here in the upper chest. They don't get into the old belly breathing. You got to breathe with all the lungs and take those deep breaths. But a lot of shallow breathing, what that does is you get more carbon dioxide in the system. It kind of builds up, and that adds to the stress feelings, that fight or flight response. Stress can be very harmful. It causes health issues, and it's all through our lives. In fact, something like 43% of adults suffer adverse or negative health effects from stress. That's the CDC estimates that up to 90% of all doctors' visits are related to stress ailments and complaints. That's right, 90% of the folks who go to the doctor are suffering from stress related illnesses. That is, if they didn't have the stress, they either wouldn't have these problems or the problems they have would be much reduced. 43% of adults have direct health problems related to stress. In fact, Americans are so stressed out that the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, that's OSHA, says that stress hazards in the workplace cost about $300 billion annually. $300 billion because workers are stressed out. So if you're an employer, you might teach your workers this too. You might also work into what the hell you're doing that causes so much stress. Let's get to the actual technique, okay? Stopping anxiety in its tracks, or stopping and alleviating stress by the 4, 7, 8 breathing technique. So let's go to it. Now, there is essentially just a few steps to this, okay? And those steps are 4 easy, simple steps. Breathe. When I say breathe, breathe in deep. So fill up the upper part, middle part, and lower part of your lungs, like your belly breathing. Get down to the belly, the diaphragm first, and breathe all the way in. Step 1, Breathe in through the old nose. Breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. Breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. Then step 2, hold your breath. Keep that breath in, hold it for a count of 7. And as you count to 7, hold your breath. After that, then you breathe out through the mouth for an 8 count. Okay? An 8 count, breathing out through the mouth. And as you breathe out through the mouth, make a whooshing sound. Whoosh. All the way out for an 8. Now this is all without a break. So breathe in through the nose, 4. Hold, 7. Exhale, breathe out, making a whooshing sound, 8. Those are your counts. If you've got a watch with a second hand, you can go each second. Okay? It doesn't have to be on the second, as long as the counts that you're making are equivalent. Okay? Now do this about 3 to 5 times in a row. And then go back to breathing normally. Don't walk around the street doing 4, 7, 8. You'll hyperventilate. Yay! Now you want to be careful about that, alright? But 3 to 5 times for this whole cycle, and you should find yourself centered and relaxed. In fact, those of you who are my students of experiential trance, while doing the exercise, think about relaxing. Think about releasing that stress. Think centered thoughts, and you'll find good things happen. Now, you need to practice this for a while. So when you get up in the morning, 4, 7, 8, 8. Before you go to sleep at night, 4, 7, 8, 8. So twice a day, maybe a few more if you like, but one time definitely, daily for a couple weeks, and you'll find that you get better at it. Those of you who need to practice breathing, and you know who you are, it may take a little longer, but after about a week or 2, you'll be conditioned so that you do this exercise and you immediately center yourself. If you've got a second hand on your watch, you'll notice that if you do this 3 to 4 times, it's about 57 seconds. 57 seconds for a really relaxed sensation. But that's it. 4, 7, 8. Go ahead, give it a go, and practice. Thank you for spending your time with me. Be sure to click like on the video and absolutely subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make comments, ask questions, head on over to our websites and check out all the material I have there. Please do ask questions if you have any questions or make comments. I'm very happy to take suggestions for topics. I do not do these videos just to see Captain Pretty Face here. I'm doing them because I genuinely want to help you. And so help me help you by asking questions, suggesting topics, and just interacting. But go to our web pages, check out our Facebook group, subscribe to that old YouTube channel, and I'll catch you later. If you subscribe, you obviously get a heads up when we have new videos. So do that. In the meantime, this is Dr. Brian David Phillips wishing you live, trance, and prosper. Bye-bye.